Okay, you can come in now. Don't go back. Wait. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Funky. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Oh, the wire already burned up. All of it. Oh, wow.
Thank you. Imported foreign Pringles, premium price from Europe.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just check the whip. No! Don't see me like this. I've got my nipples out and everything. You're so flexible. That's the tips.
These are the tips.
Don't touch me, don't.
Don't
Don't kink shame me. It's 2020. Hello, have you read the news? I'm just sitting here with my boys out. That's the end of today. The flight's cancelled again. You saw my laugh and you know exactly what's happening.
We're never gonna get out of here. This is.
We're moving house today. When did we last film? A while ago.
When I got the
We've had 6 flights cancelled, but we booked somewhere close to the airport, expecting our last flight to actually work. So we're moving there anyway, and it's 31 degrees. So that's the most exciting thing that's happened this month, and we get to cycle across the city to another place.
pictures.
This is our new place. We are much closer to the centre now, which is really nice. It feels like we actually live in Tbilisi again.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've downsized a little bit, but yeah, for the location, it's worth it, and it's a really cozy, tiny studio. Not tiny. Yeah, it's a really cozy studio.
Yeah. We'll show the insides in a bit.
This is our small studio near the airport.
Bathroom. This is our bed.
Yep. 𝓫𝓸𝓸𝓽𝓲𝓷𝓽𝓿. How am I gonna know if it stops filming? Cool. We haven't made a video in about 6 weeks because I didn't really want to make a video when we were doing absolutely nothing. But the next video you see, I will be doing something more interesting than being inside. Lockdown is slowly lifting in Georgia. As far as we know, if the numbers are to be believed, the situation is ending and the country is set to reopen on July the 1st. Whether or not that means travelling is possible after that, because if I am to continue east, I need 3 borders to be open: Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. We've been trying to fly back, but we've had 6 flight cancellations so far, one after the other, and so we expected to be back in Holland about a month ago, and I've been kind of on the fence about whether to stay or go, because the longer it gets, the closer we get to being able to potentially travel again, and we've got flights again in a couple of weeks, but whether or not they leave is
we never really know.
Unclear. Yeah.
So for me, it's definitely necessary to go back to Europe because I have a bit of a medical issue, nothing life-threatening, but extremely annoying and quite an obstacle nonetheless, especially because the symptoms are exacerbated by cycling or through cycling. So it's a bit of an issue, and I've already been to some doctors here twice, and they keep just pushing pills and medication my way, and they just hope it'll fix it, but it didn't really do that much because it keeps coming back even after small rides, and yeah, so I really need to go back to Europe to get checked and to get proper treatment. So that's the reason for me that I definitely need to leave, and hopefully, therefore, our flight will fly on the 16th. As for Oscar, it's of course a different situation because maybe he has the opportunity to go further east, maybe not, but everything, all the routes are so season bound that it would be a waste if he could carry on with that section not to do it. So it's a bit of a tricky situation.
It depends a lot on what the governments of Central Asia do. There's 3 borders to cross: Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. Before there's a bigger section to ride, and Kazakhstan is closed until November unless I try and get a special visa from the embassy. So there isn't really an easy option. Going back to Europe's not good for me, and staying isn't good for me. So, I mean, trying to continue isn't good. Either option is expensive and time-consuming. So.
But we're still healthy. We're still doing okay.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah. There's only been 12 deaths here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything else Corona related is just completely out of our hands, as it is for everyone. So as much as it's a bit of a hurdle to get over, it's, you know, there are more important things to worry about when it comes to traveling. You know, first and foremost, our health. So let's see where this goes.
Yeah. Lockdown is lifting. Public transport is up and running again. So I'm taking that as a sign that it's okay to, within a short amount of time, start traveling internally. So I've got a route I would like to do in the next couple of weeks before we hypothetically fly back to Europe, up to the mountains, doing a very high mountain pass. So if all goes to plan, that will be the next video you see on the channel. Yeah.
So today is the 29th of May, and we've got till the 16th of June. So Oscar's going to go on a little adventure, hopefully. Yeah.
And then we come back to Europe, where, from the look of it on Instagram, no one is giving an absolute toss about the virus. Everyone, all my mates I've seen are just drinking in parks again, and
yeah, what's going on?
You know, just not giving that a toss at all. So that will be It'll be nice to go back to normality, however dangerous that could be for the future months. But yeah, for those of you we do know in real life, we are looking forward to seeing everyone again anyway. But yeah,
that's where we are. This is where we stand.
Yeah, so we're fine, don't worry about us, and hopefully I'll see you up a mountain pass in a week or two.